My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Binding of Isaac Rebirth, where we are going to make our first attempt at head trauma. Now, head trauma is a challenge where you start with soy milk, you start with little planets, and is there another item? Yeah, you start with, the fuck is that? It's soy milk, little planet, the iron ingot, concussive shots. What's the other one? Oh, is that odd? Is that small rock? Soy milk? Yeah. Yeah, that's small rock. Okay. So I guess that fits the theme because it's something that's stuck in your head. In this fight, soy milk, by the way, takes your damage so far down and makes all subsequent damage ups really, really bad. Well, it doesn't make them really bad. It just makes them much less effective, right? So I believe they only give you 10% of what they would beforehand. So unless we get an incredibly absurd amount of damage ups, damage up is not actually going to help us. Specific damage ups, however, will. What do I mean by specific damage ups? Well, damage ups that have things that they have to meet, like criteria or quotas. So coal. Coal is a really good one because it will increase the damage that the tiers do for how far they've moved. Lump of coal, obviously, and that doesn't scale. That doesn't get 10%. That isn't 10% of the extra damage. It just does that full extra damage. So lump of coal actually makes this challenge almost trivial. Every other item pretty much sucks. You basically want lump of coal. So what we're looking for is like the 10% chance. First off, we need to guarantee that we get a deal with the devil on the second floor. And then we need the 10% chance that that deal with the devil contains Krampus. And then we need the 50, I believe, % chance that we don't get Head of Krampus and instead we get Lump of Coal. Yeah. Not a particularly fun gamble to make there. It's a 5% chance in the best of situations. Other than that, you know, get a huge amount of damage ups or just have so much patience. I'm not a patient man. I think it would be safe to say. There are definitely people less patient than me, but I'm probably not the most patient man ever. So we're definitely looking for the coal. That's how I did it on my other account. That's how I do it, that's how Dad did it, that's how America does it, and it's worked out pretty well so far. Interestingly enough, firing backwards in order to hit something is often correct. See, look at the damage that we're doing. Yeah. And not even all of our tiers are hitting, right? So, that's another point, like, it's a damage down not only because it literally puts your damage down, but also because so many of our tiers aren't hitting. And that's out of Tiny Planet. Tiny Planet isn't a damage down though. It's the soy milk that's doing all of that. But yeah, sometimes you want to face the opposite direction to your opponents so that you can lay in the damages really quick. Well, lay in the shots really quickly, especially if you're trying to concuss them. So I'm holding onto the Hierophant until next floor. Yep, now. So I'm holding on to the Hierophant until now, so that I can guarantee myself this deal with the devil, hopefully. In this room, I just need to keep firing and then just keep moving away from everything. And I do mean everything. I need to hope that they kill themselves on my tiers, basically. The concussive shot makes things a little easier, but seriously, not much. What we want are things that invalidate this run, so give me a brimstone. No, actually, brimstone soy milk is probably... Actually, I'm almost certain that would be horrible. So don't give me a brimstone. Unless it overrides soy milk somehow. I think brimstone is actually a special item, and soy milk definitely is a special item. I don't know if this run counts it, though, that you've picked up a special item. If you don't know what special items are, by the way, there is a certain pool of items, I believe there's 8 in this game, that are special items, which means that having one of them makes the chance of all of the other ones spawning way lower. And then I think if you have 4 special items, the chance of getting another one is literally 0. Because if it was going to appear, it'll instead be something else. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, soy milk is one of them. Also, it's not whether you pick them up as well, it's whether they appear. So, you know those, like, floor 1 rooms that just have an item in the middle of them? But, you know, you have to have flying to get to them? Those rooms are horrible, especially if they have a, special item in the middle. Because then you have a lower chance to get another one, but you also didn't get to collect it. So you don't have the benefit of having the special item, but you do have the negative of if you had taken a special item. I don't particularly like how that works, but, you know, say love you. It also makes boss rush a little less good. Okay, Krampus. Hope with me, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to cross your fingers, and I want you to open your hearts and your minds to the possibility of this being Krampus. No, he's not a Krampus. I would like to be Guppy. Dark Mudder is also a, So I took the head only to become Guppy rather than for any other reason. Because the flies will do no damage at all. Because our tears do no damage, right? But Dark Shot is a damage up. So whatever damage up it is, we just got 10% of that added to our damage. So, you know, teensy tiny. Oh my god. This amount of damage is actually killing me. Waiting for the creep to disappear. I probably should have waited on that battery. I might somehow end up with another use item this floor that I want to use instead. That I would like to use a battery with instead, my apologies. Also, this fear shot is making my tears fit in with the ground, which is making it much more difficult to see exactly where I'm shooting. I do like that when my enemies are feared, they're mostly not moving, which makes my shots a lot easier. Kind of plays into the same role as concussive tears, though. Okay. Nope. If it was 3 red chests, I would do it, for the possibility of becoming Guppy. But that can't give me an item. Not particularly interested in it. On runs like these as well, you really want Book of Belial. Not because of the damage increase, although Book of Belial is a nice damage increase. It's 2 damage added for the room that you're in, so 0.2 in this run. But also the reason that's really, really good to have is because it will guarantee your deal with the devil every floor, right? Same as Goat Head. Another thing that I'd really enjoy getting. Which increases your chance of getting Krampus. It all comes back to getting that coal. Hey, lovely. This is going to be pretty easy, especially since he is now concussed. Perfect. Man, I'm not doing as bad damage as I remember this challenge being noteworthy for. Whew. Lovely. Oh man, I actually get to go in here. Nice. Even though there wasn't anything worthwhile, but still. Magic Mushroom would still be pretty good. It's a 1.5 times damage multiplier, and I believe that is not affected. So it's actually really powerful. Oh, you wizard is horrible. Don't know if it even affects this. 4 bombs for Pretty Fly. I guess that's worth it. Another Pretty Fly, perfect. We've got a full suite of orbitals. We've got Nike and See Forever Pill that we'll take down to the next floor. Tears up. Fuck yeah, because we weren't firing tears fast enough, apparently. You know, I'm fine with our damage position if we get a lot of, like, if we get something to sustain our health. So if we get something like Dark Bum or Holy Mantle or something like that, then I'll be fine with the amount of damage we're doing and I'll just tough it out. But for the moment, I'm still really not fast. Because enemies like that spider, like you just saw, can just run at us, and then what can we do? We need our enemies to be feared or concussed, otherwise we can't really do much. Okay, so that's more luck up. How is my luck stack looking, actually? I should probably have a check on that. Luck. 1. Well, lovely. This is going to be a horrible room. We're going to take a lot of damage. I used the I Can See Forever pill here because I was wondering if there was a possibility of me just escaping this room. Like, literally just turning around and going away. It's very lucky that we haven't taken damage yet this room. It also actually has a large amount to do with Fear Shot. Fear Shot is keeping them at bay while I pick them off one by one. And that's super important. Because if they just swarm you, and Greedheads are wont to do that, they will just run at you. If they swarmed me, I would have just taken all of the damage. There would have been nothing I can do. Because it's very difficult to actually hit very close targets with this setup. And that's another one of the huge problems with this run. Or rather, another one of the huge challenges. See? That's amazing! Fear Shot is actually really good this run. I'm starting to feel like Fear may be the hero that this run needed. I'm also not taking damage a lot because of the pretty flies, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. Come on. There we go. Lemon Party is going to be really strong against some bosses. Unfortunately, Lemon Party is not super strong against Mum because she doesn't really have her limbs down for that long. And when she opens the doors with hands or eyes or anything like that, or just random fat, those do not count as on the floor, so they don't get hurt by Lemon Party. With 7 keys, there's no way that I'm going to be able to use all of them. PhD. Really? It's actually probably worth it. Balls of Steel! Wow! Definitely worth it, because I was considering buying the Spirit Heart instead. So that was 2 Spirit Hearts for the price of 7 cents. And also just makes the rest of the run a little bit softer. A little bit better. Although most of the pills in our rotation were already good. Okay. Human Popcorn, please be scared of me. By nature, they're scared of me anyway, so it's not like I've changed particularly much having the Fear Shot on them. Their AI is such that they usually just run away from you anyway. Okay. Thank you for being in basically my fuck corridor. That is the corridor in which you fuck things. For anyone that is completely unaware. Lovely. Small rock. It's tiny rock, isn't it? What's it called? It has a name. I'm sure it does. Oh, double monstro. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Oh, lemon party all up in this bitch. Oh, this is the most lemony party I've ever had in my life. Okay, nothing spawned. Caffeine pill at the very least cannot give us a bad pill. Well, I'm actually going to backtrack. And I'm going to go to the Curse Room. Catacombs 2. So I've got Depths 1 and then Depths 2 to follow. I'm not in a really bad position, but I'm not in a great one either. And that's what really threatens me. Right? Because this run quickly hits a wall. Where it's like, I can't do any more damage, sorry. I tried. No, I can't. Balls of Steel. I Can See Forever. I'll take I Can See Forever far before I'll take another Bad Gas with me. Bad Gas does no damage. It's horrible. The bean, black bean, butter bean, bean, all of those are still horrible. They really don't do any damage. It's really unfortunate. Because then you look on the other side of the spectrum, and Lemon Mishap, or Lemon Party even, are amazing now. They're incredible. In the first game, they were trash. Well, Lemon Party didn't exist in the first. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need to pay attention if we get a compass effect from our... Well, we've got a compass effect. We have a compass effect. I scared the brains that they were flying at me. We have a compass effect, so we are not going to be able to get another deal with the devil. It's going to be very difficult to deal damage to Mom. But, right now, we know where she is, at least. Do I go to the shop and then backtrack? Because what I'd be looking for in the shop is... Actually, there's nothing in the shop that is good enough for me that'll justify it. Okay, so it's down, 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 and then across the left. I've got another compass effect. This is provided courtesy of the trinket that I am currently holding called the Liberty Cap. I've told the story before, but the Liberty Cap actually only provides the compass out of a bug in the original game, and then they just decided to leave it in this game, which is really, really cool. If I were Guppy, I'm not certain things would be specifically much different if I were Guppy. Oh, okay. No, don't be bugged. Please don't be bugged. Oh, I hate it when things bug out like that, because it just gets dangerous. You've seen my fight with the Haunt when he got, well, you may have. I don't know. That's actually really good, I think. I think the red patch might be amazing. So why do I think the red patch might be amazing? I think I read somewhere that the red patch's damage increase is not metered by soy milk. Which means if we take a few hits in Mom's fight, then we're going to be doing a lot of damage. I think that's correct. I'm not certain, don't quote me. But there are a number of items where their damage is not affected by basically anything. They don't give a fuck. Okay. First fight, not going to be that difficult. Monstro 2, it's going to take a while because Monstro 2 has a lot of life. But it definitely won't be that difficult. Damn it. So I don't want to lose a lot of health in this fight because I want to use all of my charges for the red patch for the next fight. I also don't think I want to use any bombs in this fight. Is that true? Because I do want to use bombs in the next fight. I'm staying far enough away from Monstro at hopefully all times that it should be more worthwhile for me to shoot directly forwards. It wasn't. I figured that out while saying the sentence, so I don't know why I even bothered continuing to say what I knew at that point was an outright fabrication and a lie. Oh my god, please stop filling the arena with these bullshit little creatures. Oh my god! So, because he was feared, he didn't jump towards me, which ended up in me taking damage, because I was like, oh, he's not gonna jump towards me. Oh my god, fucking hell. We are not gonna have the sustainable health to fight Mom. I do not think we are going to have this fight. What boss item can we get here that will actually assist us? Wow, blow away my bomb, and then, yeah, and then shoot me. Okay. Yep, Monstro 2 basically fucked us. Man. I hate this challenge. Do not like this challenge. Okay. Well, wish me luck. Really wish I had a cube of meat. If I had a cube of meat, this run would be completely over. Like, it would be a foregone conclusion that I'm gonna win. Currently, I've taken 10% of Mom's health, I've taken no damage. So that means the red patch is still yet to trigger. I hope the red patch does the same thing, by the way, in this game that it did in the first. And that's when you take damage, gives you an increase in damage. But that's what Bloody Lust does in this game, so I don't know. Maybe Samson's Lock does that now, and this... I don't know what this does. we'll see if our character starts becoming more and more red. Okay. About half health. Damn it. Was that the first damage I've taken? Yeah, it is. The red patch does not appear to be activating. I'm probably going to be better at doing Family Man than this challenge, so... yeah. Please. Yeah, the red patch is not triggering. Damn it. Oh, I'm taking unnecessary damage. Please, Ryan, just play mindfully. Think about it, then execute. Come on. You've got it. You've got it. Come on. Just no huge chokes and game over. Fuck, yes. Oh, man. Rune of Awaz. I don't even remember. Oh, that's Passage. This is a horrible challenge. It doesn't even give you anything worthwhile for doing it. It is a rune that generates a trapdoor down to the next floor for you. I don't know if it can generate crawl spaces or black markets. All of that said, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the games has been The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, the name of the challenge has been Head Trauma. We managed to complete it in our first time, even without coal, which I told you was needed. I'm going to attribute all of the success in that run to Dark Matter. Yeah. That's about it. Dark Matter did all of the work for us. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my Binding of Isaac Rebirth content, including all of the challenges listed by name and then attempt number. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you.